Tonight it became known that Diaz's scheduled fight against Chimaev has been cancelled due to Khamzat's failed weigh-in before UFC 279. Doctors asked Chimaev to stop losing weight because he was very sick. You saw him yesterday. He was already quite thin. He started losing weight. He started cramping. It just became dangerous to his health. The new main event of the tournament will be Ferguson versus Diaz. Bookmakers have already opened bets on the new main event of the tournament, and Ferguson is there as the favorite to win. But among professional MMA fighters, not everything is so clear-cut. MMA fighters in the predictions column shared their views on the winner of the new UFC 279 main event, Max Griffin. I think Diaz will win by decision. I'd like to see him win his last fight and finally become a free agent. He deserves it. Kyle Dokos. Diaz will win by decision of the judges. Matt Brown. Heck, it's not so clear-cut here now. I'd say it's 5,050, but I am leaning more toward Diaz because he's been preparing for 5 rounds already. Unlike Ferguson. Terrence McKinney. Diaz will take the win by split decision. Willie Carantillo. I wasn't ready for this fight, but now that it's official, I plan to bet on Ferguson. I just think he's going to be stronger. I don't believe Diaz was seriously preparing for this last fight, and Ferguson needs this win. Nate Diaz is an American mixed martial arts lightweight fighter. The athlete is known not only for his good fight stats, but also for his scandalous behavior. Big Boy of the Octagon often breaks his opponents on a mental level, demonstrating a high pain threshold. Another character trait of the athlete is the ability to work long hours despite fatigue. Nate was born on April 16, 1985 under the sign of the zodiac Aries. His hometown is Stockton, which is in California. The nationality of the fighter is mixed. His father is Mexican, and his mother is an ethnic Englishwoman. Robert Diaz left his family when Nate went to school. The care of raising 3 children, brothers Nick, Nate, and their sister Nina, fell on the shoulders of his mother, Melissa Brown. The woman had to get a job in several places to feed the housemates. Nate Diaz is an unconventional UFC fighter. His main advantages in the ring are his incredible stamina and good striking technique. The celebrity is 182 cm tall, weighs 70 kg, and has an arm span of 193 cm. He debuted in professional fight in his youth, in 2004, when he defeated Alex Garcia by choking hold. His second appearance in the Octagon came in 2005. This time the judges gave the victory to Nate's opponent Koji Uishi, who beat the American on points. The year 2006 brought Diaz improved his stats by 4 wins against Tony Juarez, Gilbert Real, Joe Hurley, Dennis Davis, and 1 loss against Hermes Franca. Interesting facts. Financially, Nate sees no point in continuing his career, as he has accumulated enough money to live comfortably. However, his sense of excitement and desire to win keeps him from leaving the cage. In 2015, Diaz slapped Dagestani fighter Khabib Nurmagomedov. The athletes met at a tournament of the American promotion SOF and exchanged pleasantries. The scuffle itself took place in the casino lobby, where the party to celebrate the end of the competition was held, and turned into a mass fight. Brothers Nate and Nick Diaz are known for their flamboyant and exciting fights. Often they used the Stockton slap, a whipping blow with the palm of their hand. Nick used this technique, for example, in his fight with Anderson Silva. Thanks to his career achievements, Diaz starred in several films, where he played himself. Recent pictures include Vagan, 2016, and Conor McGregor, Notorious. Tony Ferguson is an American athlete, mixed martial arts lightweight, and welterweight champion with phenomenal stamina and original technique. Despite his lack of fundamental wrestling training, natural talent has allowed the man to keep fighting where others have given up. He likes to make tattoos, which he calls the hidden passages of his soul. Anthony Armand Ferguson Padilla, Mexican by nationality, was born on February 12, 1980 in Oxnard, California. He spent his childhood in Michigan State, getting his last name from his adopted father, a Scotsman by birth, who enrolled the boy in the sports section after his change of residence, helping him adapt to his new surroundings. The wrestler's family traded in surfboards and snowboarding. Tony attended Muskegon Catholic High School and was involved in athletics and American soccer, where he played at the cornerback position. After high school, he went to 2 colleges where he received athletic scholarships, and as a young man, he was bright at the collegiate wrestling championships. Then he came back to his home state, trading by day and bartending by night. The owner of the place noticed Ferguson's ear deformity, which only wrestlers or boxers have, and invited the guy to participate in mixed martial arts fights at the local gym. Ferguson's professional wrestling career began in 2011 in a match against Ramsey Nijem. Later on, the fighter defeated Rafael dos Anjos, Donald Cerrone, Anthony Pettis, Kevin Lee, Denny Castillo, and many others. Tony has fought with elbows, hands and feet, even while striking his opponent or lying on the mat when defeat seemed imminent. Interesting facts from the fans: Ferguson got the Spanish nickname El Cucuy, which means the boogeyman. The fighter has 7 tattoos on his body, including a cross with wings, a dog, his wife's name, his own name, a warrior with a sword and in armor. According to Tony, a man can only control 2 things in this life: his breath and his pulse. The rest is for the big guy upstairs.